Or you know what? I've got another thing that it could happen to defeat Sin. That involves the final summonings. Just have 2 summoners with the final summon. I mean, they never say specifically that 2 people can't have the final Aeon at once. So just have 2 people with the final Aeon, have 1 person kill Sin, and then immediately use that other final Aeon to kill the first final Aeon while Yu Yevon is still weak. Sure, there's a possibility that Yu Yevon could, in turn, take over that new final Aeon, but there's also a possibility that he wouldn't. By the way, I'll bet she's hungry. We can also hire her. Lena. Yeah. She's pretty good as a player. And this Chamber of... yeah. This one is different from all the others. Unlike the other temples, with this one, if you try and... or when you go from the Chamber of Faith to exit, you'll still have to go through the Cloister of Trials, which is annoying. I seriously don't know why they decided to do this one differently, or why they decided to just make you have to walk all the way to the fucking... rage. So, the Ice Maiden Shiva.
Should the draining end, you too will disappear, fade into spirit sea, spirit sky. But do not weep, nor rise in anger. Even we were once human. That is why we must dream. Let us summon a sea in a new dream world. A sea for you to swim.
So we pick up a magic sphere and 2 more treasure chests. An accuracy sphere and a magic defense sphere. Time to head back out. Next, I think I'll stop off and go visit Yojimbo. And then finally, it's off to the Mega Sisters. Or Magus, or whatever you want to call it. I call them the Megas. The 2 summons that I don't have a decent surname for are the last 2, of course. I mean, we got Valfor the Wind Rider, Ifrit the Fire Fiend, Ixion the Thunder Horse, Shiva the Ice Maiden, Bahamut the Dragon King, Anima the Fallen Mother. But as for this one, it's just a no. I got nothing. I seriously do not know who thought it was a good idea to make the J.G. Wentworth song a fucking opera. Or the fucking J.G. Wentworth commercial a opera. It's stupid. You know what else is stupid? Having to go back through the Chamber of Faith, or the Cloister of Trials. If it weren't for the fact that I want to show off the extra dialogue in the Chamber of Faith with all of the extra summons, plus those extra ability increased spheres are nice. Or I should say, attribute increased spheres. There, we can get the fuck out of Makalania. Yes, 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 I know, it's done. Just let me go. Gotta be careful. I don't want to accidentally step on that and have to redo this. Well, let's get the fuck out of here. Off to the Sunken Caverns, and then to the Riem Temple.
The final show.
Yeah. List. Okay. Looks like I'm going to the Comlands first. Luckily, when you port in from the airship, the Chocobo Lady will be guaranteed to be right here every time. Mostly because I guess the game designers actually figured out that, oh, having to traverse the entirety of the Comlands every time you want to just get over to the enemy arena or go to the Sunken Cavern is annoying as shit. So I'm actually just going to leave this one here and make a full run all the way back here to get to the Chocobo, because it'll just be easier for me to come over here to the Chocobo and go all the way up there to the end of the Comlands, and it would be to go to the save point, port to the airship, port back to the Comlands, then go talk to the Chocobo Lady and go to the exit. And I did look it up. The thing that I was talking about, the Door to Tomorrows, I want to say, you can get those from doing the Chocobo race over here and picking and getting all 3 of the treasure chests while you're in that Chocobo race. So, for the time being, let's come on over here and have a nice little chat with the Mage's sisters. Hi. I find it kind of funny how the fat one really isn't all that fat.
Why couldn't we see to stop the dreaming? Why did we stay on this era? We had forgotten for so long. We had forgotten to move forward. We had forgotten to change.
For that, we pick up a defense sphere, and there are no treasure chests. Just one last place I can go to check it out. I'm not sure, but I think Yojimbo has an extra bit of dialogue if you go visit him. I know for a fact Anima doesn't. and you can't go back and talk to Bahamut. Oh, bugger. I was saying that I was gonna just run all the way back, and then I'd go to the airship anyways instinctively.
The final...
I'm a derp.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
I find it kind of funny how the Omega Ruins is in between the Calmlands and Mount Gagazet. You'd think that it would be at the very bottom, like under Xanarkand. Come on, talk to the Chocobo lady. Onwards to Yojimbo. Hi. So, when I come back next episode, or next recording set, viewers, I'm going to be... Well, one, I'm going to have equipment with no encounter on it. I'll take a little bit extra time to pick up some extra purifying salt so I can specifically get that. But more importantly, I'll see y'all over in the Beaconell Desert, where I'm going to be doing a bit of an extra side quest and capturing the last 10 enemies that I'll need from the Beaconell Desert. I'll have all the other enemies captured from the Omega Ruins, Besaid, so on and so forth. After I get the last 10 enemies from the Beaconell Desert, I will have just one area left to get all 10 enemies from. Or 10 of every enemy from, and that is inside Sin, the final area. Hi, Daigoro.
You are a fading dream, but one touched by reality. Spirit will not forget its reality, nor the one who saved it. Run, dream, run on. Pass beyond the waking, and walk into the daylight.
Rather cryptic, but I like it. And for that, we get a Strength Sphere. So, with that, we have gone and talked to every Aeon that we could. There is nothing else that we can do. You could try going and talking to Anima again, but Anima doesn't have any new dialogue. So with that, I'll go on and see y'all next time in Beaconell Desert.